I gave up social media for 1 week and I nearly died. I'm just kidding, I was just being dramatic. But I think it's a good topic for video. And I want to share some observations that I've made. Now for reference, social media for me is Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Now I've compiled a small list of things I liked and didn't like about this week spent off social media. First are the things I liked. There was no more overload of useless information. Being on Twitter is kind of like being at a party where everyone's talking over themselves at all times. Don't get me started on the other two platforms, but one thing I've noticed, there's so much useless information. And not being on social media for a week allowed me to have less of an overload, no more useless information going into my brain. When you scroll through those endless feeds, you're just picking up all this stuff that it's of no value to you. I could definitely feel my head being a lot more clear. And it felt good. It's honestly one of the best things about staying off social media. Another thing I liked is that it forced me to waste less time. Now, Facebook can be a huge waste of time, and I feel like I don't even get any enjoyment out of it. I don't even remember what I saw on Facebook in the past 24 hours. Like, what happened on there? I don't care. Anyway, when I actually needed to get work done, I got it done. It wasn't as hard because that stuff wasn't there for me to click on. I wasn't gonna go look at Billy's random engagement photo shoot, and I don't even know who Billy is. He's not even my friend. What's he doing there? Billy, who are you? Here's another thing I liked, but it was also kind of difficult. When I wanted to reach out to somebody, I had to either text them or call them. Or I guess email would count, but no. There's something so casual about, messaging somebody over Instagram or tagging them in a meme on. One thing I've noticed about Instagram, it's like you're looking at these pictures. That was basically it. No, you're looking at these pictures of mountains, freaking mountains, and it does nothing for you. It's like, there's something so casual about, messaging somebody over Instagram or tagging them in a meme on Facebook. There's less risk involved, less risk of rejection, and I don't know why. But when it comes to texting or calling a person, that actually gets me kind of nervous. So I'd say that this choice was a good thing. It pushed me out of my comfort zone, at least a little bit. Any progress is good progress. Now, sadly, there were also some things I didn't like about giving up social media. The first one was I found other substitutes to waste my time. It wasn't as bad as social media. I still got a lot done that week. But I would find myself wandering onto YouTube a bit more than usual, and it sort of became a problem at a certain point. I think it's just safe to say that if you're giving up one thing, you're gonna immediately try to fill that hole with something else. So be careful with that. And sometimes, of course, you need that leisure time. But again, for reference here, reason I got off social media, huge waste of time for me. If it's not for you, do it. It's fine. No, I'm just sharing what I experienced. What I did. Another thing I really didn't like was that I felt disconnected. I was really hoping that getting off social media was gonna feel, super rustic and off the grid, But the reality of the situation is you start to feel really alone and detached from all those people and things you used to follow online. And it's not an easy feeling to get over. It goes away, but it takes time. It's just one of those things that's really part of the whole, letting go phase. It's not easy. Now, this last one kind of piggybacks off the beginning one a little bit, and I listed it as being something I didn't like, but it is a good thing. It has allowed me to take a better look at myself. With a clear head, I've been able to make better observations about myself as a person, and I've seen how I need to improve. I mean, we all have our problems, our demons, our trials, our tribulations, and we gotta keep trying to get better. And I know it was definitely thanks to not being on social media that I was able to improve. My prayer life and work life have been way better. Although my sleep life needs a little bit more help. Probably shouldn't be playing Fortnite at midnight. Overall, I'd say this was a good experience. I'd say that it was worth it. If you're somebody that's getting distracted a lot by social media, if it's just like cluttering your mind and your head and your soul, just maybe considering getting off, or at least spending less time on there would be good. I would recommend it. Another thing that I just thought of right now is that it does allow you to focus more on the people in your real life. Even if that's a select few, you know, they should probably be priority for you over people you know online. Now, you're probably wondering, what am I doing now that the week is up? I still go on Facebook and Instagram every now and then. I want to cut it out even more though. And with Twitter, bye Twitter, you're gone. And of course, I just want to say, I will still be on YouTube making quality content for all of you to consume. I'm not going anywhere on here, guys. I really like this channel. I really enjoy it. I really want to get better at what I'm doing. I want to have fun, you know. The money thing, I'm gonna make money, all the money everywhere. You see money.